Hello everyone, welcome back guys. So in this particular session, what I'll be showing you is that how do we install mySQL in Microsoft Windows 10. So let's just go to mySQL, and then after that all you need to do is go to Downloads tab, and there you need to go to this Community tab, Community Downloads. So it's a free thing for community. So what you need to do is just go to select Community Server, and here you can select Windows 10 file. Okay, so archive, debug binaries and test, so we just don't need that, right? So we only need the server itself only, and I just don't need to create any account, just then select no thanks, and then okay, zip file will be there. Okay, it'll take a bit of while. So next thing that I want to download is PopSQL. Okay, so you will need something to connect. So PopSQL is another thing that you will need to download. So go to PopSQL and then just select. You might need to sign in as well. So sign in with your Google account. So since I've already signed in, right? So what I can do is, so since I've already signed in, so if I sign out, so if I sign out, right? So it just says get started for free. That's what your main page will be. So if you click over there, it will ask for signing in and everything. So since I've already got the account, I'll just click on sign in. So I'll just sign in with my Google. So just doing that. And once that is done, just click on download PopSQL for Windows, and then it will start downloading. Okay, so let's just do so all, since I've already got PopSQL over here. So what I'll be doing is that after you've downloaded it, what you can do is just set up. So just do PopSQL setup first of all, and then we will do that other thing as well. Okay, so since this is already happening, so something like this will open. So what you can do is just click on dark mode as well. Okay, so you need to sign in over here as well with your Google account. So since I've already signed in, right? So what you can do is, if I sign it out, so what will be happening is that you need to sign in again. So just sign in with the same account that you downloaded with that, and then should be good. Let's just extract these files. Extract. Yep, that's where I want to extract. Okay, my extraction is happening. Right, and that is also done. What's happening with my PopSQL? So since I have not signed in yet, so what I will be doing is that I will be signing in over there. Yeah, return to PopSQL app, and then we should be good. And once I select my account, should be good. Should be good. Okay, so since this is over there, right? So since I've already made it a dark mode, what you can do is, it will be a white mode first of all. So you can just click on dark mode, and then it will be a dark mode. Nice one, right? So this is the thing that I prefer in terms of SQL Workbench, is that it has dark mode and everything else. So next thing that we need to do is, so since our this folder is already ready, so since we have our MySQL over here ready, so what we can do is we will need to install this. Where is the setup file? Hmm. Okay, that's weird. Is it over there? Is it over here as well? Okay, so since it's not there, bin, what's here? Application. Mhm. So let's just go back over here, MySQL, and then the client and everything, DNN files are there. Include as MySQL docs is over there. This is to read, notepad should be good. So this is release of blah blah blah. Just don't need that. The bin, all I need is MySQL. You know what you can do? You can do something else. Let's go to MySQL again. I'll just show it to you properly. I think this won't happen properly. So what we can do is just go to GPL downloads and then just select installer for Windows and then just download it, the installer, and then just click on no thanks, right? Save it. And once the installer is downloaded, now we'll do everything from here, okay? So that's the good thing about it. So what we can do is, so since we don't need the developer version, the server client, we just don't need that. What we'll be doing inside will be just using custom and then just do next. And what we'll be doing is just select the SQL server and the server that we want is the latest one, right? So we'll just be installing that only. Okay, so just put it, click the arrow, it will be added like for the software thingy to be installed, right? So just click on next, and then that's your server, that's your architecture. The selected part already exists. Okay, there's no matter. Next, you have one it's a I'll show you no continue. Yes. So ready to download, right? So let's just click execute. So it will download. All right. This should be the proper way to actually install it. The Windows theme as well. It's not all over the thing, right? So it just does not work in every app. Okay, what is it doing? CDN MySQL. Okay, once that is also happening, what we need to do is this is in PopSQL. So what we can do is just go to not preference, I mean manage connections. So if you go to manage connections, there is already a connection over here, but this won't happen. Right, this one work out. So we need to create another connection. So it's downloading again. Download is done. So let's just click next, and then now there is an installation again. So just click on execute. 40% is done. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's quick. Next, ready to configure. Yes. So configure type development. Blah blah blah. Yeah, just development should be good. Let's click next. Several server application will be running nodes, will be installed in a minimum amount of memory will be used by, yeah, that's it. So click next, and then it will say like SHA based encryption system, I guess. Yeah, just click that and just use or create a root password first of all. Since I've already done that, that's what it's just asking there, I guess. So just create a root password. Okay, so if you are prompted, click next, and then Windows service. Yes, just click on configure SQL services service as server as a Windows service. So just take that if you don't want it to start at startup. Otherwise, it'll be very annoying sometimes, right? Because you won't be using it every time. So apply configuration and everything. Yeah, starting the server, ready. Okay, finish. So once the server is configured, so what we need to do is that copy clip to no need finish. Yeah, so everything is done. Just go to start and then just click on MySQL command line interface CLI. What you can do is MySQL. So you see there is a command line over here. So just run it as an administrator. That's what I like to do. You don't have to do it like running it as an administrator though. Just enter the password that you had entered earlier on for the root. So since MySQL is created, right? So MySQL is working now. So all I need to do is just create database. Let's say practice. Yeah, I see practice and then semicolon, and that is affected, right? So let's just go to my PopSQL now. Now what we need to do is we need to connect it to the server. So what we need to do is, so all the settings will be same. So host name will be 127.0.0.1, port will be 3306. That's the default port. And then the database is practice, right? Practice. Just name the database that we had name over here in the CLI. Once that is done, just type in your uh, username. Just prefer to use admin. So you could have created different usernames and all. So, but what you can do is just create root, and then after that, what you can do is just enter your password, and then you can just test the connection first of all. So it looks good, right? So connect, and you're good. You're done. Okay. So once you say use what was the database name? Practice, right? Yes. Run it. So it's success, right? So the data is, I mean, the database is connected, right, by this PopSQL client. Okay, so it's connecting to a server. Okay, so that's how you basically set it up. So just remember what it's a good practice to set up a different account so that like you just don't use root all the time. Okay, that's just a good practice. So whenever you're doing your installation, just try and select like try and make another account as an admin or something else just as a user so that you just don't use root every time and then like mess up things. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you did enjoy the video. Please do like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Next time, take care. Bye bye.